my opinion. I ain't talking about punches. I'm not talking about somebody that do one move good or the combination of the day. I'm talking about somebody that's all around a complete fighter. Devin Haney.
A little bit of that, like MJ to Kobe, right? Floyd to
Yes,
Devin.
yes,
And,
yes.
There'll never be another MJ. There'll never be another
Floyd.
But you see shades
yes,
of it.
Yes,
like.
absolutely, absolutely.
And lastly, Malik, of course, the Bronze Bomber,
Absolutely.
Bomb Squad, Deontay Wilder.
Yes, he's back.
I'm gonna start with the so-called kind of challenging question.
Yes.
So in the last fight against Parker, so your first fight with him, the third Fury fight, first camp, and right away came out with the jab to the body, and it looked like
decoys.
The adjustments, they worked well. In
Yes.
the Parker fight, was it a little bit of trying to teach Deontay and you had time to teach him, over a long camp, but it looked like almost a fighter trying to do so many new things at once. And,
well, we went from the Fury fight to Helenius.
Right,
and he knocked Helenius out cold right here in Brooklyn.
Right.
Off the back foot counter. And we had timing, power, dynamics, and everything on the outside that night. And we had a perfect game plan for Helenius because Helenius is not good coming forward. He's just not. All his damage during the guys is when they backing up. I knew that. Deontay knew that. We drew it up, and then it happened. Our next fight, we were fighting a totally different style with Joe Parker. Did I mind Deontay moving? Not at all. Did I mind Deontay over moving? Absolutely. Do I mind Deontay dancing around the ring overly too much? Absolutely. I always give Deontay all pure punches a grace period, especially a puncher that's built like Deontay. He's tall. If Deontay was short, I wouldn't give him that much of a grace period because a shorter guy is supposed to go forward to get what he wants. Deontay is tall and rangy, so he kind of got to make guys overcommit and they can pay at this level.
Yeah.
This is not the guys he used to fight at the beginning level. He can't just go, you know what I mean? So at this level, the game plan for Parker was to take your time for about 6 to 7 minutes. Let him get comfortable. When he get comfortable, make him pay. Deontay constantly moved, constantly used steps, and he overdid it, and he couldn't pull the trigger. He had a horrible night at the office. We had a horrible night at the office. And we're going to make those wrongs right come June 1st. He already took the necessary adjustments. He's ahead of camp. He's ahead of time concerning training camp. He's been doing everything correct. Sparring has already started. We're about to continue sparring this Monday coming up. And it's a beautiful thing. It's going to be a beautiful thing to watch how big Zhang is, how he fall from the most devastating right hand in the history of the sport.
Yeah, so was it at all the excessive movement? He still hadn't got hit clean since the third Fury fight, which is one of the most brutal fights in heavyweight history.
Absolutely.
Was that part of it? Like Deontay didn't feel as comfortable staying in range, and maybe he got past that for Zhang now? He's comfortable in that respect?
I wouldn't even say that. I truly believe I can't. Well, one, Andy Lee and Joseph Parker fought a very methodical fight. In the same game plan they used against us to be methodical, get what they can get when they can get it, and don't take no unnecessary chances. They used that same style against Zhang, and they were successful against it. And they were successful with it. Deontay didn't push the issue enough in that fight. He didn't take enough chances. I don't think Joseph Parker should have beat Deontay Wilder. Absolutely not. Because there's nothing about his makeup to me that he should beat Deontay, but he did. And Deontay had a bad night at the office. That's all I can say. Deontay had a bad night in the office, and Andy Lee and Joseph Parker had a great game plan.
So this is a cliche, but is it a do or die fight for Deontay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's do or die or shit or get off the pot, man. We got to get this one, and we got to get it back in blood. And I want Zhang knocked out cold. I don't want it going long. I want him starch between 1 and 4, something like that. Can't let a guy like that lay around. Can't play around because he's that dangerous that when you get him out of there, when you got him hurt, you got to be very surgical and make sure you get rid of him, the right way. And that's what we plan on doing.
And then it's like Joshua, maybe, thinking of the last real big one, and then let's call it a day, champ. You
Absolutely.
did what you set out to do.
Absolutely. After this, I would definitely point at Joshua. But first, we got to get through past this, man, because Zhang is very dangerous. He's one of the most dangerous heavyweights in the world. He's a big guy, very, very big. He's a southpaw. He's dangerous. And even though he just lost to Joseph Parker, he's still confident. And he has one of the best teachers in this game that I come up with. We come up together in this boxing thing. I have tons of respect for him. Sean George, who's like a big brother, coming up together, and we lived together in Marquette, Michigan University. We fought in amateurs together. I know his father. Like, it's a beautiful thing that now we're going against each other. We used to spar against each other a lot. Now we're going against each other as teachers. He has Zhang, I have Deontay. So I'm looking forward to putting my brain and my boxing mind, which is a damn good one, against Sean George's boxing mind, which is a damn good one. And may the best man win. But we're coming to put Zhang in the hospital. We're coming to knock Zhang out cold. There's no other plan. Now, are we going to do that in a surgical manner, in a disciplined manner, in a humility manner? Absolutely. We're not going. I don't care how much Deontay moved that last fight. If people think that I'm getting ready to train Deontay to just go out there and throw wild punches, and absolutely not. He's going to be responsible. He's going to go out here aggressive with mean intent and get rid of this guy. And I believe he's going to do it with flying colors.
And lastly, man, quickly, because